Ever have anything creepy or spooky you can't explain no matter how you try? There's a great group with most members having over 15 years of paranormal experience. They are the Quad City Spirit Realm Investigators. They are local in the Quad Cities area. They also do investigations outside the surrounding Quad City area. They can help you figure out what's going on, whether it be paranormal or explainable that you may not have thought of. You can find them on Facebook at Quad City Spirit Realm Investigators or reach out to them in the link below. They'll answer you any questions you may have. They do private, residential, business, and public investigations, and they are non-profit and pretty much work for free, or if you want them to donate, that's okay with you. And again, you can contact them with the link below or find them on Facebook at the Quad City Spirit Realm Investigators. Now let's carry on with the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Fall Break Podcast. I am your host, Mason Fall. Today we are at episode 15. Episode 14 was being delayed because we had to fix the audio. It's being in a work in progress. But don't worry, guys. Work in progress. We're going to carry on. So right now, we're going to introduce our guests. First off, we have our good old friend, Elijah Barr. How are you doing today, Eli?
I am doing phenomenal, Mason. Thank you for having me.
You having a really good time today?
Yeah. It was we were kind of in a rush getting here, coming up with some ideas. But we hope we can, have a good time here.
Yeah. And we are also here joined with a unique guest. We have Shiloh Barr. We have Shiloh Muehl. Look, it's been a long day, all right? I'm not restarting anything. This is as good as it's going to get. I've been waiting for at least 20 minutes for you guys to get here.
Same here. I was here the entire time.
You don't care.
We were meditating on podcast.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. It's Shiloh. Is it Muehl?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's not Shiloh Barr. No.
See?
But yes, thank you, Shiloh and Eli, for joining us today. How are you doing today, Shiloh?
I'm doing great.
You're doing good? All right. Make sure you have the microphone close.
That's good.
It's good. We're also here joined with our co-host, Damien Young. How are you doing today, Damien?
I am doing fantastic.
Once again, beautiful introduction from Damien.
Thank you.
And again, guys, just want to say thank you guys so much for the support. I have been delaying lately. It's been about 2 weeks, and just want to say I'm sorry about the delay. I've been trying to get back on track. A lot of things been going on. But don't worry, guys. We are going to be back on schedule very shortly. All right. And just a heads up, we are going to be experiencing a snowstorm tomorrow if you're watching this today. So make sure you guys stay inside, stay warm, make sure you're okay, and be careful when driving.
Yay, snow.
Okay. All right, so you guys ready?
Yes.
All right. So first off, I just want to say happy late Valentine's Day. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. I did not have any Valentine because I love myself more than anything.
As you should.
Work on yourself before you work on your life with others.
Do you guys have a very good Valentine's Day yesterday?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Heart-shaped Pizza Hut pizza, breadsticks, phenomenal.
According to the rules of the podcast, I cannot say what happened.
Okay.
Okay.
Damien, how was your Valentine's Day?
Honestly, I never was that much of a fan of Valentine's Day, but it is a very good holiday. I'll give it that.
It's one of the only holidays that we pretty much celebrate, but it's another day, to experience romance and all that.
Yeah.
Good excuse for chocolate.
Very good excuse for chocolate.
Now,
Yeah, great
let's
way to
segue
watch
for the
another
chocolate
like a
excuse.
bunch of couples have.
I got a Valentine's gift and didn't have one for my girlfriend, so I used that gift and gave it to her because I didn't think ahead.
It's called recycling, by the way.
Yes.
Yes.
Environmentally friendly.
I didn't even open it, but it was just like a variety pack of like Twix, Snickers, and
Oh my.
You use what you got,
It's for her?
hey, bruh, I can go to like Hy-Vee. I can go to like Hy-Vee and get whatever stuff I want. I don't know all that.
But yeah. Anyway, so continuing on. So, Super Bowl was last Sunday, and the Chiefs won another one with Patrick Mahomes. This is like his 5th year in the NFL, and he's already won 2 Super Bowl rings and 2 MVPs. So pretty good excitement for that, all Chiefs fans out there. But You got any questions?
Yeah. You need to. Okay, so I watched very, very little, and the only knowledge I have is like all the posting about her being pregnant in the halftime show. Yes.
Yeah.
Rihanna, thank you, Rihanna. Rihanna being pregnant in the halftime show. Enlighten me what else happened, because that's all I've heard from the
The
Super Bowl.
Rihanna was indeed pregnant. We found that out during the halftime show. And so basically, Chiefs and the Eagles, they had at it. It was a pretty good game on both sides, but defense wasn't really good at doing a whole lot. But the offense, both sides did pretty good. But at the end of the day, refs pretty much made very interesting call at the very last play for the Eagles. They could have pulled it off, but at the very end of the day, the Chiefs did manage to pull it off with a field goal win. And just another Super Bowl.
Yeah.
57, 56. Which one was it?
I've heard that one game.
That one
But
game.
I've heard very little other than I've seen videos of many of the performers during Rihanna's performance nearly falling off their platforms, actually.
Oh.
I did see that. Most of the stuff I heard was just stupid bets that people made, like what color the Gatorade was that was poured on, what's his face? I don't know.
Andy Reid.
Probably, but many people didn't go through with their bets because they didn't see the color of the Gatorade. That was a very big dispute.
That's true. I don't think anyone dumped it on him.
I'm pretty sure it did happen, but like people.
They didn't record it.
Yeah, they didn't record it, but they recorded it after, and people.
Yeah,
were so mad.
after.
And then and then the Tubi ad. That is the one thing that I've heard the most about over the Super Bowl.
ad?
Yes, it was the Tubi commercial. It was essentially that the commercial was more of like it was acting like it was on your TV, and like someone was with the remote clicking.
Oh,
to the
that's right.
TV.
Yeah, like they
That was their
yeah.
commercial, and people were like so mad. They're like, "Who has the remote? Who is messing with the TV? What
Who
is
got
wrong?"
their attention?
So yeah, Tubi
Exactly.
really pulled off the commercial. Got their attention.
They did do that well.
We'll
but
see how their
at the
sales
cost
do.
Of other well-being. So.
One major controversy that I have is I was waiting for the Hy-Vee Super Bowl commercial, and I saw Fairways, but turned out Hy-Vee never really spent any money on a Super Bowl commercial, even though we sponsored the Chiefs for the Super Bowl, and we never got a commercial, and I was very upset about that.
I didn't even know that, and I worked. There.
This is just further proof that Fairway is peak Midwestern.
Okay,
commercials.
look,
Fairway
look.
is like one of the.
Yeah,
best
don't you know
in the
that?
Midwest.
Don't you know that multiple Fairways have closed
Here
in
we
the
go
past
again.
month?
No,
Yeah, exactly.
but really good deli section. That's all we care about.
Yeah,
when
that's
it's
all
time
they
to grill.
care.
Expensive food.
Expensive food. What did you say?
Meat worth. I love meat.
Carnivore.
They also have really good Amish butter. If you go into like the butter, like where all the butter is, there's like 1 pound and 2 pound butters.
Yeah, man.
Don't like it. They're just masses. They're great. Peak butter. Trust.
Amish do churn their own butter.
Oh, bring it.
I have a question about this Hy-Vee sponsorship. I had no idea this was happening. I had no clue.
Did you not see the ginormous signs on the windows?
No, I would walk in. Yeah, that's why I'm confused. That's why I'm asking these questions. Because I walked in, I would clock in, go through my shift, clock out, and not see anything about the Super Bowl.
Well, yeah, all over the store. You work in the pod, don't you?
Oh yeah, I do work outside.
So yeah, that's probably why.
They kind of just like picked me up and they gave me a shirt and told me to work in the kiosk. Yeah, you get to come inside to clock in and then you need to stay out. Like that's essentially what they told me first day.
You just like walk past like an aisle. That's
Just like a whole
Hy-Vee
bunch
sponsor-
where the Chiefs fans.
Yeah.
Just like
Hy-Vee sponsored by.
Hy-Vee's wearing like Chief like logos on their shirts and stuff.
Yeah, and you just walk past them.
And
not
instead
even
of
looking.
every smile, every us, every smile, every Chief.
I heard and saw nothing about this, but I would be outside. The one thing that I could say about working out in the pod, though, it's very entertaining. There's a lot of stuff that happens. We had someone pull through the wrong way and just walk inside and start yelling at us because they couldn't find their order, and then we told them they were at the wrong Hy-Vee.
Oh man,
They got in their car and like sped off.
that is definitely
Like, they were
interesting.
furious.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was crazy. And after like a 30-minute dispute, we had to tell them, yeah, you're not even at the correct building.
They
it
like
was-
drive off and come back
Yeah,
5
they had
minutes
because
later.
they were picking up groceries for their friend
Ah.
because their friend didn't want to do it, and then they were like, they called their friend at the end and were like, yeah, is this you ordered at the Devil's Glen Hy-Vee, right? And I was like, or he was like, no. I heard it over the phone. It wasn't even on speaker, and I heard it over the phone. He was like,
Just
"Oh
some
my
random-
god!"
Some random person just walked in, just started demanding their order.
Yeah, they almost hit the signs outside, like trying to pull in. They, like,
Bro.
it was crazy. I haven't seen that guy
Don't,
since.
bruh, Damien.
I have not seen that guy since.
Wow,
White and bald.
He was wearing a hat.
So, yeah.
And
that's very upsetting.
Yeah, he looked very much blue collar. Yeah.
Well, that's some very interesting stories going on in the pod. I always work inside the building, if anyone didn't realize. But you can always find me either at the cash register or behind customer service or doing something around the building. But definitely shout out to Hy-Vee. But I'm still upset you didn't give us a Super Bowl commercial. So I'll be having a word with my manager about that. But
I'll be having a
moving on, we're gonna go to the Bettendorf Bulldogs. So the wrestlers, every single wrestler managed to go to state, and they are on their way right now. They are going to Des Moines, and they will be competing, I think, tomorrow.
I did hear about this.
So
This is a big thing.
so for the first time in Bettendorf Bulldog history, they have had every single wrestler and every single weight go up to state. And that's the very first time this ever happened for Bettendorf High
Not
School.
if I join wrestling, I'll be the one staying back.
I did join wrestling for 2 years. I hated it, so I quit because I was just always the one sitting out on the bench and the bleachers on the rides and didn't really have any wrestling competitions. So
I joined wrestling in elementary school. Slammed my finger in a car door and never went back.
I
That's my
wrestled
story.
for one season. I wrestled for one season in middle school, and I got undefeated, and I never wrestled again.
why?
He proved his point.
Yeah, he proved his
I'm
point.
undefeated forever. I'm
He's really
undefeated
good.
forever.
He was just really good. He was too good to join again.
10 and 0.
10 and 0.
100%.
Wow.
I do have one question.
You have a question?
Wait, so who was here for the prep assembly on last Friday?
I was sick.
Why would you ever go to that?
I was gone
Just-
before 3 o'clock.
Just there was. Oh dang. Okay.
What
Well,
happened?
both the seniors and juniors had surprised Mr. Skillet for the first time because what happened is both the seniors and the juniors teamed up.
Yeah, it's because the
Fake.
people
Fake. Conspiracy.
Well, this is the thing. Because the last pep assembly, like, I don't think anyone even knew about it because they weren't paying attention to the announcements. And so many of them just left, and the cheerleaders left too because they didn't even know about it. Yeah, they needed me down there and with all the other football players, and I had
Oh,
But the reason they probably came together like that is because the only people left there were the people who care about the school.
well,
Like,
no, it is like decently filled still. Though the thing is, we still lost
well,
to band.
that is crazy.
the band.
The band.
Well,
Now,
band
personally,
is
if I were there, I wouldn't want that.
Example A, I don't go. Example A, I don't go. I can't lose to band. I never go.
Exactly.
Fair point.
Keep the win rate. Keep it up.
Exactly.
But still, you can always have a chance to win.
Yeah, if everyone gave,
But I'm also very into not losing.
if anyone cared.
Fair point.
The reason we won so many times is because we were forced to go, but now we don't have to go, and no one
No, we're
goes.
still forced to. It's just so many people leave at a time that they don't. That over the announcements today, they were even like,
Well, yeah. Well,
you
there's even people who have off blocks and don't even hear the
Yeah.
announcements, so they just leave.
Yeah, I don't hear the announcements because I choose
The lead.
not to listen.
I stand for the pledge. As an American.
And I like-
don't even do that.
I write down every single joke they've said over the announcements,
Oh no.
and I pick my favorites. And I
That's
lost
probably why you put my last name as Barnes, because Sam is the one telling those
That's
jokes.
true.
You're like, oh my god.
I release
in your
them.
head rent free.
Eli, I remember a story.
Uh-oh.
I was in middle school. It was in my old house, and I was on my phone at like 2 in the morning on a school night, and all of a sudden I got a random call from some random number, and I answered it, and I was like, "Hey, is this Mason Fall?" was like, yeah, who's this? It's Eli Barr. I was like, who? Eli Barr.
Hold on. When did this happen? I don't remember this.
This was like middle school in like 7th or 8th grade, and I just got a random call, and apparently you had my number from someone.
Is that how you got my number?
Yes.
Pull up the recording.
He went that deep in the call logs. That is okay. Hold on.
Because I didn't have your snap, so I had to reach out to you.
Oh my!
Bro recovered.
That is crazy. I do remember doing that, but I don't remember. Like I remember being like all I can remember right now in my head: dark room, me with a phone, and you on the other end. That's all I remember. I don't remember where I was. I don't remember who I was with. I don't remember anything.
I kind of remember I was in my room. I was just on my bed, and it was like 2 in the morning. I didn't have an alarm set.
2 in the morning. What was I doing? Calling
Random numbers.
We do not go near there.
And all of a sudden, as soon as I turned my phone off, I got a call from someone. Didn't know who it was. Answered it, and it was you. And I had no idea.
I'm trying to think because I feel like I'm trying to remember who would have got me to do that.
And I feel like you were with someone.
Yeah, I definitely was.
I
just
heard
don't remember
laughter in the background.
I just don't remember who.
Were you in a car
I don't think so.
at 2 in the morning
Probably not.
in middle school?
No, that does not sound like me. I was that one
Alone
weird,
in a dark room?
I was that one weird kid. I would get a buzz cut every time. Mohawk in 6th grade. That was the last time I got that.
Mohawk, baby.
Oh
With
my
Mohawk?
god. Yes.
Was it you?
That Mohawk was the worst mistake I ever made. I mean, buzz cutting is one thing, but Mohawk, that's something entirely different. That was terrible.
But you remember doing that? I got a random call from
I
you.
remember the call, but I remember nothing else. I don't even remember what day it was.
I didn't
remember what
even-
time of year. I don't remember.
I remembered your name, but I didn't remember what your face looked like. I was just like, who is this?
Who is this man?
This random stranger.
I am so much the opposite of that. Every name you can tell it to me a million times. No idea. Face? Oh, I'll know that. Well, I know you because I say Elijah Howard Bates Barr to you every day. It's
Is that
Yes.
his full name?
Yes.
living at an address.
Do you want to insert an address and credit card information?
Actually, I got it right here. Hold
I got my
on. I got to pull.
It's 1, 2, 3.
Bro didn't memorize my address. What kind of friend are you?
As a man.
As a man. Do you remember his credit card information, man? That's a terrible friend.
Yeah.
Terrible friend.
Well,
let me
what
just-
a bad friend.
Let me just pull out my photos. Took in some photos of your information.
Yeah, 4K.
But yeah, moving on. So another really good quote that I use a lot in my videos and my podcasts is time flies really fast. And something that I wanted to bring up was the fact that we've already been doing this for like 3 months, Damien.
Yeah.
We started it for like 3 months ago. It was me, Caleb, and Damien. We were in my basement at my mom's house, and I had one microphone. This is this microphone that I'm using right now. I didn't have any other equipment. It was just me and my laptop. We would just talk randomly for like an hour, and then we would just end the recording and just post it. And no one had any idea like about it until like I started talking about it and stuff. And eventually, like time flied super fast because now I have 15 episodes up. Well, 14 because the other one's still in work. But we have 14 episodes now, and it's just crazy to know how far we've came.
Yeah. I've heard the reason I wanted to come on this podcast is because I've heard a lot of people talking about it.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's gained a ton of recognition in school. I've had people who I don't even know just come up to me and say, "Hey, you're the guy who made that podcast." And I remember because it was at the end of one of the pep assemblies, the last pep assembly, and some random person said, "Hey, you're that guy that made that podcast, dude. I'm so inspired by that, dude. I want merch.
Come on.
I want the OnlyFans, man. Where can I find the Fall Break Podcast OnlyFans?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, thank you so much. It's great to have supporters.
Extra 3 months.
the
and
burger
then
t-shirt?
it'll come out.
Yeah. Once we reach 200 subscribers, I will release an OnlyFans that only the top subscribers can achieve.
100 active listeners.
100 active listeners. If I
Every
do a
month.
stream and I reach 100 active listeners, I will release an OnlyFans. End of
Hey.
discussion.
Hey,
And I'll
what
work
if I
on
send
merch.
bots? What if I send bots? to
That's-
the active listeners? All right, let me hold on. Let me do
Whoa,
some research.
hold on.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Actually, no. I looked this
Whoa,
up. I
wait a
looked this
second.
up
Wait,
in
wait.
entertainment marketing. I figured this out. We bought it on our website, entertainment marketing.
Oh, did you have Mr. Peisel?
Yes.
I.
Or we were okay. We didn't bought it, but we were planning on it.
You were planning on getting bots?
Yeah. We because our website was not. It was not going to work. No shot. No shot of work.
Anything can work with time.
No.
No, Damien.
We
Damien.
were
No.
we no. We were interviewing teachers.
Never mind.
I will actually okay. There are moments from this, but I will not like. Do you remember the Mr. Christensen incident that I told you about?
The Mr. Christensen incident.
Yes.
What year?
Huh?
What year?
This 2020.
22.
Yeah, 22.
I'm very intrigued.
Yeah, please continue.
All right. Go ahead, Isaiah.
Oh, okay. So basically, we were doing interviews for our website with teachers. We chose 3 like runner-ups because we had to present these as ads for our website or whatever, what our website was going to be about, and we had to make up like a schedule or a plan to post these. And so we chose 3 teachers because we thought that would be a good amount. We chose Mr. Christensen.
I remember it now. I think, like, I heard of it. Like, was it in the middle school?
No.
This was
22. It was quarter 2. of
Never
this
mind.
year.
All right. Yeah, continue.
But so we chose Mr. Christensen, Miss Burrows, and I think it was Miss Kiefer. So we did in order: Miss Kiefer, Miss Burrows, Mr. Christensen. It was all going great.
Mm-hmm.
We get to Mr. Christensen, and I mean, he probably didn't mean it this way, but so he knew my other 2 partners, and
Right.
so he's never met me before. And he
Okay.
walks up to me, and the first thing he says as he looks at me is, "So what's your name then, Jose?" And then just like leaves it at that. I'm like starstruck.
What is your
like,
ethnic background?
He would never do that.
What is your ethnicity?
Other
he-
than being prominently like white, I have like a quarter Hispanic, and so that was the first thing he said to me. And I just kind of like, I like looked at him, and he kind of looked at me like, what? Like, so I didn't bring it up. I didn't bring it up to him. I brought it up to my group partners. They didn't hear it when he said that. They had no clue. So I'm the only one that heard it. So now like people don't believe me when I say it.
Let's
but-
hope this podcast doesn't reach out to the teachers.
Yeah, that's why I was like kind of not wanting to say it, but we'll.
But you know what?
He's retiring in like.
Oh, no,
Soon.
it's
Soon.
Next year.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
retiring so soon he doesn't
This
care.
year, then next year, and then he's done.
Speaking of teachers who don't care, Wilming.
Oh,
I
He
love
is
Wilming's
the
class
best.
so
I don't
much.
have. I've gotten a lot of good thoughts about Mr. Wilming.
Apparently this quarter his classes are stacked with like their rosters.
Yeah, I've heard like it's a really good class, like mass media.
Yeah. We're watching Edward Scissorhands right now.
You
What?
are?
Yeah.
I
then
won't
we
watch
watched
that.
Charlie Chaplin's.
You
The
already
Kid
went into this class.
from,
Dang it.
What, 1910? But yeah, no, the rosters are crazy. Like in just my class,
Oh
we
yeah.
have like Jaden McDaniel, R.J. Garrison. We got Caden Smith, Sam Held, Coben Cook, Keaton Weaver. Like we have a bunch of people in there. Yeah, it's a fun class, but he doesn't. Well, he cares about phones, but I sit in the back corner of the class.
Like,
Well,
he cares about them, but he doesn't.
yeah. So
I don't want to have to take them, put them away.
no.
Yeah, he'll tell you, just listen, please, just put them away. I ain't gonna like take it away from you or such.
And then he immediately does the like, I have an old white pose.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll just sit in the back of the class and play on my phone for the entire time.
The thing is, this is his last year.
Yeah, that's probably why he doesn't care as much.
It's sad because like he is the nicest, and he won't ever like say anything rude to you. Like if you have an assignment missing, he'll be like, Just make sure to get it done, please.
He also taught a bunch of, like, one of his most well-known things is that he taught the people who made A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's true.
he oh yeah, they're coming in again this quarter. But at some point, I don't know when. But yeah, he said he's gonna show the people who he taught are making another movie called Boogeyman, I think, in '65.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, and he said, yeah, I'm not against showing those. Like, I'll show those in class.
Speaking of movies, guys, Cocaine Bear.
Oh my gosh.
goodness.
Quad Cities. Yeah.
Oh, hey, listen, I think
Oh.
we're starting to get a little bit off track, but
Possibly, but it's
We've been talking for how long do you think it's been since we started?
45 minutes.
It's been 25 minutes.
Oh my.
yeah, that's
45 minutes.
I
I
think-
mean,
I looked at the time.
Long podcast to make up for the.
this episode's gonna be
This
longer
episode.
than an
it's
hour.
gonna take a lot longer to upload. Just so you know, the longer it is, the longer it takes. But
Nuh-uh.
It's worth it.
No.
You'll get so much you'll get so much content.
It's
Yeah.
yeah. The more content. Like-
New co-hosts? New co-hosts?
Wait, what? Wait.
Replacement?
Wait, what?
I'll
Found
gladly
my-
be
found
the
my new
replacement.
co-host?
Wait,
If-
no,
if-
please, I beg.
Hire new co-hosts?
Wait, no.
If my new
Forget
pastime
Damien?
Wait,
is
what?
spewing ideas just off the top of my head.
You're good at that?
Oh yeah, me and him are known for it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's literally.
The medical
Well-
community calls it a disorder.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna move on. We've been
Yeah,
really talking a lot about.
we really went off track this time.
But going
good
back
reason.
to the time flies. Just some some video games that came out when we were
Yes.
just children. You guys remember Five Nights at Freddy's, right?
Oh,
Yes.
It was a huge deal when it came
They're
out.
making a movie.
They are, and you know Matthew Lillard,
Shaggy.
the guy who played Shaggy in the
Yeah.
Scooby Doo movie, is gonna be William Afton in the movie.
The thing is, Willem Dafoe was offered the
He would have been good. He
Yeah.
would have been good, but he passed it.
So if we're gonna
because-
talk about like Fortnite and Five Nights at
No.
Freddy's and all that, you want to hear about Burnout Paradise?
Well,
Would you like to talk?
Y'all want to hear about PlanetSide 2,
Oh my.
Ace Combat 6?
Oh
Ace.
my god. Such old games.
Far
Want to hear
Cry
about
5.
Hitman Absolution?
Blood Money came out.
That's what I.
I don't know which one's first. Did Blood Money or Absolution?
The Coley.
I don't know. I played Blood Money.
Blood Money.
I think it came out first. It was on the original Xbox, right?
I think so. Absolution.
I-
Absolution. Peak game. Like there's no way.
I never got past it at the start when I was like 4.
Now after the new Hitman games, when they made you buy the missions,
Yeah.
That's true. It was
Dumb.
stupid.
dub, they're scamming you, bro.
I love giving them money.
Just to make the same game next year because you're buying.
It's
from-
not the same. There's more lore that they're not going to tell you about for 2 more games.
Who cares about the lore?
What lore?
Yeah, we just
is in
want
Hitman?
the
It's
win.
literally
We just-
you gotta
want
kill
the
this. You gotta
game.
kill this guy because one time way long ago he did something bad to you. Maybe.
It's
Oh
not
my
bad to
God.
him.
Maybe.
You're the Hitman.
Maybe.
They
Maybe. Keyword maybe.
And,
like-
This might have nothing to do with the lore.
Yeah. you're
3
literally
years
a
later,
super
it's
soldier with a
revealed he did
barcode on
nothing
It doesn't
wrong.
matter. This man has killed 100 people for money.
100.
Like thousands.
2 years
He
later,
literally took
lore
out an
revealed
entire
he did
bar
nothing
of
wrong.
random like civilians. To
He
get
kills
his guns
people
back.
who are money.
Or wait, what?
He kills people who are money.
They're
to get
important.
Oh my gosh.
They do bad things sometimes. Maybe.
The one mission I always played in Hitman Absolution was a bar fight mission. You lost your guns,
Oh.
and the entire premise of the mission was to just get them back. And so you took out an entire bar of people. Or
Oh,
there's the
dear.
one where you went into like a wrestling match, like you had to put on a disguise and then
Actually, like wrestle.
yeah, it was so fun. I replayed that mission so many times, and then I lost the disc, and then I haven't recovered.
I have 2 games. Ratchet and Clank.
No.
Yeah.
Who knows them?
No.
I do.
Good.
I-
The
I've
old
known
ones.
it.
Terrible game.
No idea about him.
What?
Terrible game.
How dare you.
Mason, we're taking this podcast.
Wait, what?
I'm ending the recording.
Ratchet and Clank is fire. I don't care what you say. That was my childhood, other than motocross. But like,
What about Jack and Dexter?
no, no. You lost me at that, but Ratchet and Clank, I fully agree.
Good man, good man. Okay, let's
I
get
know.
back on topic.
What is
What?
Don't stare at me, Mason. Tell me the topic.
Time flies. We went from talking about how old video games are
Winter
to
storm
talking
warning.
about.
Winter storm
Oh
warning.
my!
All right, back on track. We got the warning. Back
This
on track.
turned into a hot topic thing.
My phone's
very
gonna die.
fast.
That's how long we've been doing this.
Oh my!
We'll be chilling. Okay, so we kind of just like sped through the video games. I feel like. I mean, unless you want to talk about more.
Let's
You took the entire topic and talked about Hitman.
True.
Okay, lowercase, full stop.
What?
You don't get it.
Dishonored. That's a
Dishonored.
Dishonored series.
Deathloop better.
People know even less about that actually.
What, Deathloop?
Deathloop. Yeah, I didn't know
Or
about
the
Deathloop.
fact that they're in the same universe.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
pretty-
yeah.
And then New Jersey with the giant time manipulation field.
So, gentlemen,
Going back on
Topic?
track.
yeah,
Back.
back on track, gentlemen.
Yep, back on track. Understand.
We've been going off topic all day.
True.
For good reason. We're providing you with the best
Content,
content you could ever imagine.
We are 30 minutes into this.
Only.
and we still have like 8 more topics.
All right. What's the train track?
You didn't read any of them, Damien.
True.
Do you?
I'm
No,
questioning
we.
what this one is. What? The train track.
So the train track test. It's more like a trolley. It was called the trolley test because that's what it was. So I'm gonna ask you a question that came from this test, and it's gonna prove to see what kind of person you are. All right. All right. So the first test I want to ask Shiloh. So one person is tied down to a track. There's 2 on another track, and a train is rolling down super fast, and you have a lever right in front of you to pull and send the train to another direction. If you were to leave the lever alone, it would kill 2 people. But if you pulled it, it would only kill 1 person. But you would have to deal with the fact you killed someone by pulling the track. I mean the lever.
Is this
So it's up to you. Are you gonna pull it or are you gonna leave it alone?
Is this one where I have any more context, or is it just 2 people or 1
Is
person?
this just a morality?
It's 2 people, so it's based on the lives of 2
Oh.
people of 2 strangers and another stranger.
2 strangers you had no effect on, or 1 stranger that
You killed.
No. Well, it depends on the people.
Random acts happen.
Random
every day.
people. Just
Random hacks happen
random
every
people.
day.
Nothing about them?
Nope.
Then-
Yeah, you know.
All right,
You can answer next.
How
You
about
can answer next.
How about this? The 2 strangers are both teachers, and the other one is an accountant. Just random people.
Does this account make me money?
Oh my god. Wait, let's say that.
How deep into this lore do you want to go?
Let's say
Does he owe me a favor if I blow away these 2 teachers with the train and save them?
Wait, let's say
And
that
favor is to become
if-
my accountant?
if they
Yeah.
die, you will not be held accountable. So like nothing bad will happen to you.
Oh.
Dude.
Like you're not gonna get arrested. You saved 2 lives.
Yeah.
So what?
2.
You're gonna? What do you mean?
What do you think I mean?
You're gonna kill
That's
the.
my- that's my
You're gonna-
choice.
You're gonna kill 2?
He's
Are you
leaving
gonna?
it to interpretation.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna leave the lever alone? Or are you
Oh
gonna?
yeah, I'm leaving that lever alone. That's not my problem.
Okay.
Who's tied to the tracks? Not me.
Yeah, fair point. Plus, you weren't touching.
All right,
the
Eli.
lever,
How about you?
So it's not your.
So, okay, is this still the same question? Just
It's the same question, but I want everyone to answer.
fault. Oh no.
So, okay, so if I pull the lever, I'm held accountable for the 1 death, or no, because I saved 2 lives,
You have to feel the guilt for it.
and if I don't,
You don't. I mean, it's up to
If
you.
I don't feel the,
It's up to you.
Just
What if I don't care?
what if I leave? What if
Oh my
I
God.
dip? I
you
probably
walk away.
okay. Now, if there was a repercussion for not pulling the lever, like, oh, I get arrested because I watched it happen, and I could have.
Okay, let's say that. Like you get
Hold
you
the
get
lever.
arrested afterwards, but you save 2 lives.
save 2 lives and get arrested, or save 1 life and get arrested.
No. you
No,
won't
no,
get
no, no.
arrested
You
if
won't get arrested if you don't pull the lever.
If you don't.
Oh, then leave it.
Yeah. If you don't touch the lever, then you get away.
This is a
scot-free.
freak accident that you'd hear about. Like, I probably saw this on my current events this morning. On like New
On
York
CNN
Times.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean-
this is top story today. Like
Yeah.
I saw this.
Did you guys hear about the U-Haul that like hit 4 people?
Oh yeah, I saw the
No.
video. Actually. I saw the clip.
Yeah,
You saw the video.
yeah. There was some guy who was running away in a U-Haul and like went
Yeah,
on
in a
the side.
police chase.
Yeah, and went on the sidewalk.
I
and
think
hit
he
him.
flew through like a car or like a group of people, and there's one guy who like narrowly got out of the way. There's actually. Do we want to pull the clip up? Jamie,
No.
pull the
No.
clip?
No clip. No
We're
clip.
not showing the clip.
Well,
Jamie, pull the
If,
clip.
if you guys want to see the clip, search it up.
yeah,
All right,
that's,
I'll,
that's
I'll
for
leave
you
a
guys
link.
to
I'll
see.
leave a link in the description
You'll find
for
it.
it.
It's the one with the U-Haul hitting people.
Hard to miss. Hard to miss.
But yeah. But Eli, you're gonna leave it.
I'm leaving it.
All right, Damien, how about you?
I'll happily skip away,
So
knowing I'm not affected by this
Probably.
situation.
I'll drive. I'll get on the train.
I'll jump on it.
I'll jump on the train.
Caused by me.
I've got somewhere to be. I gotta get on the train.
I'll knock out the driver.
I need to go to my $12.50 an hour high V job. I don't have time for it.
Yeah, man.
Cars weren't invented yet.
Here's more context. You're that one guy in New York who used to just steal trains and operate them.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Damien, I want your opinion.
So I would take things like very seriously, and it would depend upon my day, how it's going, and everything else.
If I'm in a bad mood, I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna kill
exactly.
I'm gonna kill all 3 of them.
No.
Exactly.
If I'm in a bad mood, I'm just gonna like walk away.
I'm gonna watch.
But if I'm in a okay,
Watch.
no. If I'm in a bad mood, I'm just gonna walk away. If I'm in a good mood, I'm gonna frolic away. Those are the only 2 changes.
Either way, you're
Either way,
leaving
I'm
it alone.
Leaving it alone.
What do you mean how you're feeling, Damien?
This could affect how about my day.
This depends on how much weather. This depends on how fast the wind is going. Okay, if the wind is going over 50 miles an hour, I'm leaving it alone.
What side of the bed you wake up on? Like,
Exactly.
So
Did your mom cook you breakfast or did she make you cereal?
comment down below.
Comment down below. Did your mom make you breakfast or cook you cereal?
Alright,
My phone died.
Sounds like a skill issue.
alright, so
Well, we got it covered.
how...
We'll take it from here.
Thank you, new hosts.
Wait, no, please. Wait, I'll make it quick. Wait, so basically, I would mainly flip a coin if my day was going well. If it isn't, screw it, I'm jumping in the train tracks.
This is.
I need to see the topics real quick.
But then you're also putting like the lives of 3 people literally in a coin toss. How do you
It's
feel
true.
about that?
It's true.
Well, because if I don't pull the lever, none of it will be on me, though I'll still...
However,
How about this?
your inaction has directly caused those 2 people to die because you haven't pulled the lever.
Consequences of
Yeah.
morality.
They'll be screaming at me, the help
How?
them, but... Well, they probably
They get
would
hit by a
be.
train.
Like,
Here, I'm gonna throw in something. I'm gonna throw in a little more extra into this question. Now there's 3 options. First option, leave it alone. 2 people die. The other guy is okay. Pull the lever. 1 guy dies. The other 2 are okay. Third option, you are so fat that if you step in front of the train, you can stop it, but you die. So you can sacrifice yourself to save 3 random strangers, but you die. Or you can pull the lever, save 2 people, kill the 1, you go to jail. Or leave it alone. 2 people die. The other guy's saved.
Will Wendigoon talk about it?
What?
Will Wendigoon talk about it?
I don't know.
though there is one...
Will internet personalities talk about it online?
Yes.
I'm doing it.
Live leak.
100% awesome.
On live leak.
Okay, so there is one thing that will decipher my decision completely.
What is it, Damien?
Am I married and do I have kids?
What? I didn't hear what you said.
No, you're a loner.
I am
You're
never-
a fat loner, and you have no friends. You decided to do a good deed.
Got it, I'm not jumping in that
I'm
train.
Okay, if
I
I'm
am the
gonna,
man who stopped
if that's
the
how I'm
train.
gonna live my life, I'm not gonna decide one day I'm gonna do a good deed.
Like,
Like I'm just gonna continue my life.
If I'm stopping this train based on mass alone, I'm stopping it for that reason and not to save people.
I'm just gonna.
I'm not
I'm gonna
dying
write
to
You know
a.
save.
how cool you'll look.
I'm gonna write a note. I'm gonna write
Breaking
a note
news.
before
Fat
I step
man
in front of it and say
stops
stop the
train.
train,
On a
GTA
world
five.
record.
You gotta masterly manipulate the situation. You stop it, so your name is known in legend.
Exactly.
That
and
is
also
true.
to save people.
Put that on the world
So
record
full
book. The
time.
first man to stop a
add
train.
That, add that extra bit on your side.
The first man to stop a train with his own body weight. Put that in the Guinness World Record book.
Oi, so
Oh.
if the person, or no, if I don't pull the lever, of course it won't come down to me doing anything because I didn't touch it. But I'll still feel guilt. And same thing if I do pull it. Though, if it's gonna save more people, I would, I guess. I would pull the lever, so I'll select that. The end.
Thank you for that long statement.
I'm sorry.
You do that often, Damien.
This is why
I
punctuation
don't
is
do it all the
important.
time.
This is why we are looking at our 2 new co-hosts.
Wait, please, no, I'll do anything.
All right. Okay, this can be your deciding factor on whether or not you stay as a host. Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi or Coke?
Coke.
All right.
Yeah, we're chilling with that answer. We're chilling with that answer. I mean, I'm chilling with either answer, but like
No, you're not. I watched you drink 8 glasses of Coke.
you're lying.
Coke
You
forever.
are so lucky that when you buy a
Pull out the
glass-
receipts.
I have them in my car.
No,
I
you
wish
don't.
I was joking.
You don't.
I have them in my car.
No,
They're
you
in my
don't.
car outside.
All right, Mason. Be quiet, Shiloh. What is your opinion? Your opinion on Pepsi and Coke? Which one?
I don't know.
Choose.
What are we drinking here today?
Oh,
for
no.
Bible
Because
Yeah.
I was...
What was what kind of fallacy did you make?
What was promised by our host and he delivered this horrible concoction to us?
Let's see. It's red, white, and blue. Says diet.
Oh,
It's
red,
silver.
white, blue, they were like this.
Can we move on to the next topic?
Yeah. What was it?
Gentlemen?
Gatorade or Powerade?
Oh my gosh.
I wasn't even done with the train ones, but okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we're done with Coke and Pepsi because that's a really easy debate.
Oh my.
Okay.
Trump train.
All right. Let's go back to this.
We're already done with the train.
Oh,
we
okay.
already we've trained right past them.
Dang it.
We already ran over those 2.
You ever seen the Polar Express?
They stopped
Oh my
being back.
goodness.
Oh my
The Polar
gosh.
Express video where the guy drifted the train and would just
I
do
don't
that.
know what
I
happened.
think
Spin it
that's
back, spin it
enough.
back.
Oh wait. Next topic.
You won.
Okay, Gatorade or Powerade? That's literally the next topic. If you would have read them like a good co-host.
Yeah, good
I
host.
mean,
Listen, okay, I don't go on social media that often.
Well, I told you to.
I don't either. I go.
Yeah.
Damien, I told you to. The reason I post them on Snapchat is because I can talk to everyone at once.
Gatorade or Powerade?
I'm gonna
Honestly,
say.
Gatorade.
Thank you,
I'm
everyone.
gonna go get the Powerade from my truck and hit you with it.
Thank you, everyone, so much for watching episode 15 of the Fall Break Podcast. Thank you to our lovely guest on the show today for joining us. Thank you to our sponsors, the Quad Cities Spirit Realm Investigators. This episode did not go as planned, but thank you guys so much for
It
watching.
went better than planned.
No, it didn't.
We literally have 2 new hosts.
But
Yeah.
thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. Any final words from our guest today?
It was really fun being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Other than this Pepsi debacle, but
Oh my.
I will still gladly accept it. Yeah. Other than that, this was pretty fun. Well worth the wait.
Damien, any final words? Thank you. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and share with all your friends and family. Make sure to get this channel rolling on its feet again. Sorry about the 2-week-long wait, but don't worry, guys. We are back on track, and we will see you guys next time on the Fall Break Podcast. Thank you so much for watching.
Goodbye.